Dear students, you are welcome to my class. You know, we are continuing the chapter voice, and yesterday we did the voice of imperative sentence, and today we shall do the voice of interrogative sentence. Look at the board. You see, I have already said some things on this topic. You see, voice of interrogative sentence. If the interrogative sentence, at first, I think you know what is interrogative sentence. What is interrogative sentence? The sentence which expresses question, which asks a question, then it is called interrogative sentence. I think you all know what is interrogative sentence. The sentence that asks a question is called interrogative sentence. So we are doing voice of interrogative sentence. Okay. If the interrogative sentence begins with the auxiliary verb do, the process of changing is convenient by changing it into assertive first, then into interrogative. You know, the interrogative sentence can be made into two ways, with auxiliary verb or with WH question. I am again saying, you know, interrogative sentence can be made into two ways, with auxiliary verb or with WH question. Here the thing is, if the interrogative sentence begins with the auxiliary verb do, if you see the interrogative sentence begins with the auxiliary verb do, then the process of changing is convenient. The process of changing is convenient. Convenient means easy, by changing it into assertive past. By changing it into assertive past and then into interrogative. At first we have to change it assertive and then to interrogative. That is, at the first step you have to make it assertive, then passive voice, and then you have to make it interrogative. But if the interrogative sentence does not begin with do or begins with a WH word, if the interrogative sentence does not begin with do or begins with a WH word, and WH word, it can be directly changed into passive. You can directly change it into passive. Then it will be easy. Okay? I think you have understood. So, we shall see if the sentence begins with auxiliary verb do, or if the sentence begins with a WH word. These are the things you have to follow, you have to observe in the sentence. Okay? If the sentence begins with do, then how can we make it passive? This is the question now. Okay? Look at the example, then it will be easy for you. Number 1, these are examples. Number 1, active. Do you see the bird? Do you see the bird? Here you see the interrogative sentence begins with auxiliary verb do. So you have to make it, at first you have to make it assertive, then you will make it passive, and then again you have to make it interrogative, passive, interrogative. Okay, in this way you have to make it passive. So, do you see the bird? If we make it assertive, then it will be you see the bird. At first the subject, then verb, then object. It will be you see the bird. Okay? If we make it passive, it will be the bird is seen by you. At first, object will be subject, then to be verb is, as it is present indefinite, and then the first participle of the main verb, and subject will be object with I. Okay? So now we have to make it interrogative. Now we make it interrogative. Okay, if we make it interrogative, then at first you have to write is. The auxiliary verb is. You know in the interrogative the auxiliary verb come first. In the interrogative the auxiliary verb come first. So at first the auxiliary verb is, then the verb is the verb, then the first participle of the verb, main verb, is the verb seen, and then by you. Okay, so at first auxiliary verb is, then the verb, and then the first participle, and then by you. So is the verb seen by you? This is the answer of the first example. Okay, I think you have understood. At first you have to make it assertive, then you have to make it passive, then you have to make it interrogative. Then it will be the answer of the active. Okay. Example number 2. Example number 2, active. Did you see the man? You see, at first the interrogative sentence begins with did. The interrogative sentence begins with did. So, and this is past indefinite. The tense is past indefinite. You have to make it assertive. If we make it assertive, then it will be at first subject, then the verb in first form saw, the verb in first form saw, and then the object. Did you see the man? Subject, at first the subject you, and see will be saw in the first tense. You saw the man. So the passive will be the man, object will be subject, the man, then the auxiliary verb was, because this is past indefinite, so the auxiliary verb will be was where. Here after the man it will be was, and then the first participle of the main verb, so will be seen, and then subject will be object with by, and you will be by you. So the passive is the man was seen by you, and if we make it interrogative, it will be at first was the man seen by you, at first was, then the subject, then the first participle of the verb, then by you. Okay, in this way we can easily make it passive. Okay, so at first you have to if you see the subject, the sentence begins with did, so you have to make it assertive. The assertive sentence will be you saw the man. Did you see the man will be you saw the man. And if you make it passive, it will be the man was seen by you. And if we make it again interrogative, then it will be was the man seen by you. This is the answer of example number 2. Okay, I think you have understood well. Now, WH question. You know, WH question means what, where, when, how. These are the WH word. So if you see the example, if you see the sentence begins with WH word, you see the sentence. The first example the first example begins with WH word, because it is who taught you English. Who is the WH word? So this is a WH question. So the answer will be directly we can make it passive. Who will be by whom? Who will be by whom? Who will be by whom? Taught. Taught is past, that is, this is past indefinite tense. So the auxiliary verb will be was. By whom? Where. Because the subject is you. So the auxiliary verb will be where. By whom? Where you. By whom? Where you. Taught. First participle, verb will be in first participle, it will be also taught. By whom were you taught? And the object English. By whom were you taught English? I am again saying who will be by whom? Who will be by whom? And then the auxiliary verb where, because this is first indefinite tense. So the auxiliary verb will be where after according to you, and then subject you, and then the first participle form of the main verb. First participle form is taught. Taught because teach, taught, taught. So the first participle form is taught, and then the object English. So it will be by whom were you taught English. And then the second example. Second example, you see, whom did you call? So this is also begins with WH word. So this is a WH question. So whom did you call? Whom will be who? In passive voice, whom will be who? Whom will be who? And did. Did means this is past indefinite. So whom also the auxiliary verb whom, where, auxiliary verb where, whom were you, whom were you, who were you, who were you called, who, sorry, who, sorry, it will be who was. There will be auxiliary verb was. Who was called. Who was called by you. Who was called by you. At first, whom will be who. Then auxiliary verb was. Then the first participle form of the verb, main verb, called, and then subject will be object with by. Subject will be object with by. So the answer will be who was called by you. Whom did you call? It will be who was called by you. Then the third example. Third example is what do you want? What do you want? Also the sentence that it begins with a WH word. WH word. So the answer will be passive. The answer will be what will be what? What remain what? Okay. What, and then auxiliary verb is. What is, want will be wanted in first participle form. Want will be wanted as first participle form. What is wanted, and you will be by you. You by you. So it will be okay. At first, what will be what, and then the auxiliary verb is, because what do you want? This is present indefinite. So the auxiliary verb will be is, and then want will be wanted. Verb will be in past participle form, and subject will be object with by. So it will be what is wanted by you. So dear students, I think you have understood the voice of interrogative sentence. In this two way, we have to make the voice of make them passive. Okay, I think you have understood. Okay, that's all for today. Thank you. All the best.